Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am a Jen who reads, and this is going to be my very first reading vlog. Of course, I am going to read the bonus chapters for the Fourth Wing Holiday Edition, as well as Iron Flame. I'm going to let you know all of my thoughts, so grab a beverage, buckle up, and let's go ride some dragons. All right, we're going to start this with a story time. So I had pre-ordered both Iron Flame and the holiday edition of Fourth Wing from Amazon. I ordered the Fourth Wing from Amazon, and I ordered the Iron Flame from, I think, Barnes & Nobles. And so a couple of days before the release, we went to Books A Million just for another reason. And they asked about if we were going to come to the holiday or the midnight release. And I've never gone to a midnight release of a book. I've always just went and bought it the day it came out or pre-ordered it. And so I told them no, because I have to get up early in the morning and I just don't want to be out that late. And anyways, they gave me this flyer and they kind of talked me into it. They said there's going to be prizes and giveaways and games, and it all starts at 9:30. And so then I was excited, and the flyer led me to believe that this event started at 9:30. This was at Books A Million, by the way. So I ordered a shirt. It literally got to my doorstep a half an hour before we had to leave. And we headed to Books A Million, me and my boyfriend and my daughter. And we get there at 9:30, and there are no cars in the parking lot. And so we go in, and there's only one other woman there, besides the people who work there. And it's cool. They have all these colored balloons and stuff up by the register. But then they tell me that nothing's actually happening until closer to midnight. So I was a little disappointed. I was a little angry. I did not want to stay there until midnight. So we walked around and whatever. And then, I don't know, maybe like an hour later, some more people showed up. So we played Pictionary, and my team won Pictionary, and there were no prizes. We got nothing. Then they also gave us some trivia to fill out. Never, ever even revisited the trivia. So then finally, right before midnight, we made some purchases that we needed to make, and we went to go sit on the floor because it was almost midnight. So we were just going to go wait for the giveaways. And finally at midnight, there was maybe 10 people there, and they got their books and they got their giveaways. And then they had some extras. So we also got the giveaway, which was this tote bag. And inside of it is some tattoos and a sticker, and I think like a bookmark. And honestly, the coolest thing that happened the whole night was that there was another woman there, and she had made some bracelets. So she gave me one that says Shadow Zaddy and another one that says Fly or Die. So these were my favorite things that I got. All right, so fast forward to the next day, and I was expecting all these packages to come to my house. Well, Barnes & Noble said that my package wasn't going to arrive until Friday. And then Amazon told me that my Fourth Wing holiday editions they didn't know when they were going to deliver them. Maybe in December. I don't know. Do you want to cancel your order? And I've had these on pre-order since they came out, since it was announced. So I was a little bummed out. But then I went to Walmart. Actually, my boyfriend went to Walmart, and he found a copy of the Fourth Wing, and he also found Iron Flame. They had plenty of copies there. And then I got this one. And then when I got home, the Barnes & Noble one was on my doorstep. So needless to say, I have multiple copies of Iron Flame, and I have a few copies of Fourth Wing once the Amazon ones get to me, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them. But, we'll see. I'm not going to like sell them for a lot of money. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace was selling the giveaway bag and these 2 books for $250. I'm not going to price gouge. I will just wait until like the hype dies down, and then maybe there will be some people who were not able to get them. And I don't know, maybe I'll sell them to them for cost. I don't know what's going to happen, but needless to say, I have them and I'm excited. So I am in the middle of a book right now, and I want to wait until I finish that one before I pick this one up. So the first thing I'm going to start with for this reading vlog is I'm going to read the bonus chapters of the 4th Wing, and I do believe they're from Xaden's point of view. So okay, so I just finished the 2 chapters from Xaden's point of view, the 2 bonus chapters. The first chapter was the first time he met Violet on the mat when the person that she was supposed to fight got too sick to fight, and so Xaden had to step in. And then the second chapter was when we find out that Dane is giving Xaden a hard time about breaking rules at the threshing, and Dane admits that he wouldn't even bend the rules to protect Violet. So we go through just a whole bunch of inner monologue that Xaden is thinking about how he's attracted to her and he really doesn't want to be attracted to her, and how that they're now connected because of the bonds of the dragons. And then at the end, we see how he sees when Dane kisses Violet, and the feelings of jealousy that Xaden is feeling, even though he's trying so hard to, you know, push those feelings down. So overall, these 2 are really good. It kind of brings you back into the world of the 4th Wing. If you're like me, I haven't read this in a little while. So I will log back on and talk to you when I start to read Iron Flame. I think I'm going to listen to the Flights of Fantasy podcast first, just so I can catch up, kind of get some reminders about some of the big important events that happened in 4th Wing before I jump into Iron Flame. So it is Sunday, November 12th, I think, and I'm finally getting around to starting Iron Flame. So I'll check back in with you and let you know how it's going. I just wanted to hop back on. I read another 50 pages while I was at work, and I just wanted to say that the amount of emotions that were packed into that 50 pages was incredible. There was anger, and there was tension, and there was sadness. That was a great 50 pages. I can't wait to keep reading. Taking another reading break at work, and all I have to say in this very short update is chapter 26. Oh my goodness. I got home from work and I got dinner in the oven, and I just have to say, I read 2 back-to-back chapters today at work, and oh my goodness. One of them, which I already talked about, was just so shocking and so full of emotion and like, oh my God, what? Oh my gosh, what? And then the next one right after that, in my opinion, rivals chapter 55. So if you know what that means, you know what that means. But it was hot. It was steamy, literally. It was so good. So anyways, I'm waiting for my dinner to cook, so I'm gonna relax and hopefully get some more of this read. on page 374. So this will probably be my last update before I finish. This book is packed with so much more emotion than the first book. I find that I have to really be in a quiet place without distractions when I'm reading this book. The first book, while it was very good, it focused a lot on the dragons and the romance and stuff like that. This book is very heavily focused on the history, the geography, the politics. And so I find that I am needing to think about it more and reread some of the stuff that I've already read. So that is the main difference that I see in Iron Flame versus Fourth Wing. But that being said, it's incredible. It is not a disappointment. It is worth the hype, and I can't wait to finish it and come back and tell you my final thoughts. I finally finished Iron Flame. It took me a little bit longer than I anticipated, partly just because of life and also because, as I said earlier, this is just jam-packed with politics and geography and some of the stuff I had to reread a couple of times. There is a few instances where I completely did not know what was going on. Some of the characters figured something out in their minds, and I was like rereading it and trying to figure out what they figured out. But then I just had to keep reading and trust that it would be revealed to me, and of course it was. My favorite part of this is the dragons, of course. One particular dragon who goes through a series of changes and events, and it made me cry and it made me cheer, and that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil anything. But definitely cannot wait for the next one. Iron Flame was so worth the hype. I will probably, and I very rarely do this, I will probably reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame before I read the next one. I'm not sure when that's coming out. I do want to say, and I think I might have said this in another video, or maybe it was earlier in this video, I don't remember because I've been filming this over a span of days, but there is a podcast called Flights of Fantasy, and they do an in-depth and awesome, amazing job at recapping and talking about Fourth Wing. And they have one for Iron Flame coming up, I think, December 7th. So definitely go and check them out. And now for something that is a first on my channel. I want to do a giveaway for Iron Flame. So I have one of the tote bags that was given out at the Iron Flame Midnight Release Party. So it says, I earned my dragon at Basquiat. And inside of it, it has all kinds of goodies. It has a bookmark and a sticker and some tattoos. It does have tattoos. I think they're just not in this bag because I have 3 of them. But there's some dragon tattoos. There's a button. And then I also have just some random bookmarks and stickers that are from my own personal collection that I'm going to throw in here. So I think that this will probably be posted November 25th-ish. And so I'm going to actually hold this giveaway throughout the rest of 2023. So January 1st, I am going to pick a winner that will get the giveaway sent to them. So in order to be, able to be in the giveaway, you need to be subscribed to me. And if you want to subscribe to any of my other socials, that would be awesome too. But I'm only going to check that you're subscribed to me on BookTube. And leave a comment. I don't care if it's just something that you liked about the book, something that you didn't like the book. You could just even say hello to me. You could leave a random emoji. It's completely up to you. And then I will put all of the names of the people who commented on a random name generator wheel on January 1st. And I will reply to your comment if you are the winner. And I will also probably have the video of me picking the winner probably on my TikTok, which you can find in the description below. So anyways, happy reading. I hope you guys have a great rest of November and a great rest of 2023. And I will see you later.